Welcome to the Property Mindset Podcast, where we dive deep into the journeys of successful individuals in the real estate industry. Our guests share personal experiences and valuable insights, providing practical tips and tools for your own real estate journey. Whether you're an inspiring investor, a seasoned professional, or simply someone who loves real estate, this podcast is for you. So join us on an engaging and informative conversation with some of the brightest minds in the real estate industry. So welcome back to the Property Mindset Podcast with me, Phil Gadd. And today I'm super excited to be joined by Nadia Habib, who is the Senior Vice President of Growth here at eXp Realty. Good morning.
Thanks. Good morning. How are you?
I'm awesome. Well, thanks for joining me today. Let's just kick off, I guess, with a brief history of you and how you've got to where you are today.
So I've been in the real estate industry for about 23 years now. Started my career reluctantly in real estate. My family got into land development, building houses. So it only made sense that I would need to get into real estate. And very fortunate enough that I had a dad who persisted and a brother who persisted that I need to get my real estate license. And I did. And, sold for them for about 5 to 7 years and just wanted more for myself. I've always been into leadership. I've always been into growth mindset and just always taking your business to that next level. So I got into management. I only worked for one company before coming to eXp for 17 years. I got into management and then I was the broker and, it went on from there and eventually built the number one brokerage in Canada, number 2 in the world. So it was a very productive brokerage. Switched over my career to eXp about 2 years ago and very fortunate to be here. I love what I do. I wake up every single day just loving what I do, helping our agents, helping the company growth and retain the agents and just offering the different services and skill set. And how I got here is my drive. I've never wanted to just sit back and do the normal every single day. I've always aimed for that higher level. And I've always surrounded myself with people that do significantly better than I do. And that's how, I've learned to continuously climb that ladder and be able to help as many individuals as I can, but also being very cognizant of setting a very good example for my children and just having them know that they need to always elevate and take their business to that next level and just never settle for the normal and the average.
So a short break from our show sponsor, eXp Luxury at First Tracks Real Estate Group. Imagine a real estate experience where your luxury property isn't just seen, but showcased, both locally and globally. eXp Luxury is about more than transactions. It's about transforming how high-end properties reach the market. With a blend of unparalleled global exposure, cutting-edge marketing strategies, and an elite network of professionals, eXp Luxury ensures your property stands out in the luxury market. Phil Gadd and the First Tracks Real Estate Group leverage this platform to elevate your listings, ensuring it reaches its full potential. Welcome to the new standard in luxury real estate. That's definitely the keys for one of the keys for success, I believe. It's surrounding yourself with people who, like you've just mentioned, can elevate you. Because sometimes you just, I get stuck sometimes thinking I can't reach that next level.
About a lot. And, sometimes we get complacent and just, it's so comfortable. You have your friend circle around you. I mean, their friends are realtors and you're just like, I'm comfortable where I am. My income is good. I'm doing well, but it's only when you start looking outside of your circle. And this is, as you start to climb the ladder and, sometimes you outgrow the circle that you're in. And unless you can see and have that motivation level to always want to go to that next level, you're not going to want to exit that circle because it's a circle of comfort. So, getting to that next level is hard work. And let's face it, who wants more hard work? It comes with a lot of responsibility and a lot of risk taking.
Yeah.
So it's really just surrounding yourself by these people that, are so motivated and just always want to do better in life. But when you have the reason why you want to do better in life, it becomes a lot easier to never look back. You're just constantly wanting to be better because you want to set that example and because so many people depend on you.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel, very much being at a brokerage like eXp, fosters that kind of attitude. If you're in that growth mindset that we've just been discussing, how do you see it? How do you see the current landscape at the moment here in Canada?
I think it's a very healthy landscape, Phil. And real estate is always it's a funny business. A lot of people get into real estate. However, the statistics of people exiting real estate in their first 2 years is significantly high. However, the ones that do get in and stick to real estate, it's a very, very profitable career, and it's a very rewarding career. And as we see, I can speak to eXp's growth across Canada. We're almost at 7,000 realtors all across Canada. We're open in every single province. And that's huge. And I believe that our agents' growth is going to continuously climb because of the services, the tools, and the technology that we provide to our agents.
Can you share some of the insights and specific strategies that eXp Realty is using to navigate the current landscape and also capitalize on the current opportunities?
The beauty of being with a brokerage like eXp, we've implemented a lot of different tools and adapted to different tools and technology that we're able to offer to our agents, giving them the ability to be able to run their business from the comfort of their own car, as agents are always in their vehicle, showing properties. But what we've also added is the importance of the training that we provide to help them always take their business to that next level. The level of training that we have is, we recognize that agents coming into the business need new agent training, but we also recognize that agents that are successful in this business want to be in that room of, our mastermind groups, want to be in that room with other agents that make more than them and that they're able to learn from each other. What we've done as a company is really bring to the forefront all the technology that our agents would ever need in their business, giving them opportunities to be able to network with other eXp agents globally at their fingertips. I mean, workplace chat that we have is giving them the ability. I remember once I was, I believe, in Mexico, and I saw an eXp signed, and I went into workplace and I messaged the agent, and we were chatting back and forth and ended up having a coffee in the afternoon. So the ability to be able to network and build that referral network globally is massive. We've also brought in eXp exclusives, eXp building our own internal MLS system or our own listing system internally, which is really important for our agents, and many, many other tools that really allow our agents to take their production to that next level.
So, what advice would you give to agents who are looking to thrive?
Today's current market is, it's definitely changed from when I got into real estate. And I came in actually at one of the worst times in real estate, when we were going through one of our fun recessions, so-called recessions.
Yeah.
My advice to them is really look for a platform that is going to help you always bring your business up to that next level. A platform that is going to give you, or a brokerage that is going to give you all the tools and systems that you need, but also surround you by other agents that are doing more than you are, because that's who you're going to learn from. As an example, what we empower our agents with is the training that they receive from other top agents in the company. So, our icons are providing 50 to 60 hours of live training to our agents every single week. The beauty of being with our company is, because we are all owners of the company, the collaboration is just next level. So you have the agents that are they no longer look at it as we're competing. I am not competing with Phil in this company. We both own this company. So if I help him do better, the company does better. And that's the beauty of being with a company such as eXp, is that all of our agents really come in together, share their ideas, share their strategies, and be able to help each other grow in production and in numbers.
And do you have anything exciting that you can share with us that might be coming down the line for us agents here at eXp?
I think we're still I think we're still super excited about the new revenue share model. So, before we had frontline qualifying agents. Frontline qualifying agents, you needed to have a certain amount to open up level 2, and then a certain amount to open up level 3, and then 4, 5, 6, all the way down to 7. However, what we've changed now is that you don't need to have any frontline qualifying agents to have levels 1 to 3 open. So, which means you are earning revenue share on your first 3 lines without the requirement of FLQAs. Then we jump into you need a certain amount for levels 4, 5, 6, and 7. But what we've also added is that when your revenue share is accumulating, you also have the Pay Me Now feature. We haven't released it for Canada yet. It's already released in the US, where you can look at what the amount of revenue share that you have accumulated for that month, and you can choose to get paid right away. So this is going to play huge for agents, especially in today's market where, paycheck to paycheck may not be that close together, that they have the ability to get paid through revenue share when they need it the most.
Well, I think I've kind of got through my questions. So
now I get to ask you mine.
Yeah. Now you can ask me.
So perfect. Well, I recently found out that you joined the luxury division at eXp. And what I would like to know is what got you to join luxury, and how has it changed the way you do business?
Yeah, good question. So why did we join? I've been thinking about eXp Luxury for a while. I mean, in our market here in Fernie, the market is going more and more towards that luxury price point. And we do, as a resort town, have lots of inventory that meets that criteria. And I knew that in May I was going to be listing 4 properties that met the criteria. I got a random call one day from a seller who had this beautiful property up in one of our subdivisions called Montaigne. And I was like, right, okay, I need to win this because this is an amazing property. So I contacted Luxury and they were like super helpful. I said, listen, I've got this listing presentation tomorrow. Part of the package is this amazing presentation that you can just plug in. And Janelle set me up with the presentation. I got it all together. I went there the next day and I won the listing essentially.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I think, the seller did actually say it was a lot to do with what eXp had to offer, is why they chose us over another agent. But we have a very specific strategy that when we go to our listing presentations that we obviously explain. We followed that strategy to the T. We had 5 offers in under a week, and it sold for $95,000 over the asking price.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Phil, can you share a bit about your journey in the real estate industry and some pivotal moments that shaped your career?
So I've been licensed 6 years, almost 6 years, but I bought my first property 25 years ago in London, in the UK. And back then I was working in the film industry. So I wasn't in real estate per se, but I'd always, I bought my first property. It was a very rundown property. So I renovated it myself and we sold that property, which was awesome. London was just crazy, a bit like Vancouver, I guess. We were able to make, very good sort of equity on that property. Moved to Canada, started a restaurant. Don't know why, never really run restaurants. Seemed like a good idea at the time. And then we had the opportunity to buy this amazing building downtown, amazing location, both commercial and residential. And we renovated that building back in 2011 for the commercial, and then 2014 for the residence, which we currently live in still. And we still own the building. But I got licensed because I do love real estate. I see it as being how I can build wealth for myself and my family.
Absolutely. Yeah, I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
What trends do you see emerging in the real estate market?
You know what, especially in our market, I've seen just in the last few months the trends towards a higher end property. I see that using brands like eXp Luxury, I see that's the future for us. That's where we're focusing our efforts because we just see a shift in the market going towards that price point. And with brands like eXp Luxury behind us, then I think we're going to see some success in the next 12 to 24 months.
Yeah, I agree with you. How do you balance innovation with the personal touch that's so crucial in real estate transactions?
I'm actually finding like a lot of AI is really helping me plow through my daily like stuff that I need to do. So we're
Right.
balancing that with providing our clients with the best experience that we can possibly give them through personal touches and and technology with
Mhm.
AI like alleviating a lot of the drudgery work. I suppose we
Yeah,
can focus on being there for our clients. We can focus on all the things that we need to do to give them that experience.
yeah, agreed. What are your future goals for the podcast and your business?
Um, well, I just really like talking to people about real estate.
Yeah,
So um,
it is fun and everybody's interested in it.
yeah, yeah, and I really love it. So the more people I can do this with, the better, really. Keep giving people value. If they can listen and get something from it that helps them, then I think that's one of the biggest goals. And for us, like you, I'm very family man, and my first daughter's graduating next month. She's off to university.
It's a very special time.
Yeah, June's going to be amazing. Then we're back to the UK to see family. So it's going to be a great sort of couple of months. And, real estate enables me to do that. It provides not only wealth, but the opportunities for my kids.
And the flexibility in time. That's what I love about the career is that, it gives you that flexibility to be able to spend time with your family, work hard, but you also have that time and, you're able to be a parent as well as be a professional, which is something that I've always loved about real estate.
Yeah, well, Nadia, like, thank you so much for
Well, my
your
pleasure.
time
Thank
this
you for
morning.
your time and keep crushing it with luxury.
Yeah, we will do. Awesome.